Hello, LEGO fans, and welcome into a brand new episode of the Brick Hour podcast. I am JJ, otherwise known as Lancaster Builds.
I am Cameron, otherwise known as Cameron Studios.
I am Gina, otherwise known as My Bricks and Me.
And I'm Scott, also known as I don't need to get free stuff to get an internet fouling, the Rogue Lannister.
So that's how we're starting today. That
was really good.
Thank you.
Today's episode is a very special one. Today is episode 100. 100. This is something that, Cam, you will remember years ago.
Oh, no.
I said to you, hey, I got a really good idea for episode 100. We should do our favorite sets of all time. And your response to me was, dude, that's like 2 years away. And now here we are.
I did the math.
It literally 2 years. This is now 100 episodes. We've been through almost
less than 2 years now because we kept doing a bunch of special presentations.
Less than 2 years. Almost a dozen, actually over a dozen.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 24 episodes of Time Capsule. We're going to be rolling out our next sub series. Almost 700. About by the time it's recording, 700 subscribers now. Multiple shorts, multiple channel members, and look how far we've come, man.
An awesome Discord, a lot of new friends we've made along the way.
It's been absolutely fantastic getting to 100 episodes, and it would not be possible without all of you. And also, I want to give special shout outs to Gina and Scott for joining us along the way as cast members now, which has been such a very special thing to have you guys both join.
Definitely.
It just obviously it started off as me and Cam. Scott then joined, and then Gina joined along, and now it's just like our Lego store crew is just doing this every week now, and I would not have it any other way. So
it is a highlight of my week.
Yes, it's a good
spend
day.
one night a week with you guys just talking shop and praying the demon baby.
Oh my god!
Who now has
baby will always appear. Horns. Those are horns. Those aren't party hats. Venom has a party hat.
This is how demon baby parties. You leave her alone.
Don't judge other people's party tactics.
You don't want to make her angry. You know what
That's
happens when
She's already
angry.
angry. She's always angry.
Oh my god!
I will say this coming soon: Demon Baby 2.0.
Oh no!
Double-headed demon baby. But yes,
You've heard of the Quintessons.
We have heard of the Quintessons. Yes. This week we are going to be talking about our favorite sets, our top 5 favorite sets of all time in honor of episode 100 for the momentous occasion. But first, Cam, as always, what are we building?
What are we building? So our most recent episode, we just did a store to at Bricks and Minifigs, picked up a couple of cool stuff. So I got this new minifig stand to go with my Disney Series 3 that I'll be
When
using.
did you buy that over there?
When I bought everything else.
I didn't realize you bought a minifig stand.
I needed a third one to go with all the other minifigures because I have one for Series 1 and 2. And I'm like,
that's true.
Crap, I need one for Series 3. So I grabbed that. And then, to no surprise to anyone, I snagged this, which, as you saw at end of last episode, the 3D printed Venom.
I'm shocked at this.
Oh no!
Love this thing.
Mother of God, what were you thinking?
It's gonna go to any show I do now, along with Giant
really
Ant-Man.
cool.
And then I finished 2 more BrickHeads. Pieces came in. So first we have Ernesto de la Cruz.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Very cool.
Oh, the hat is sick.
Yeah, I know, right?
So the hat was a little tricky. I had to
He's getting.
there was like
so
designs
good at
on the
these.
sides of the hat. I just did silver studs to like represent like the design on the side of the hat. And then I did like some grills on the back to represent the design because I can't do the exact design, obviously.
Mhm.
And then I was really proud to actually get like the rib cage in there.
That looks sick.
So I'm very happy with that. And then I finished the Queen of Hearts.
Oh
Look at that.
wow!
And can I just say, just from the perspective of 100 episodes ago, you would have never caught Cam doing this stuff,
Not
No.
a chance.
right? I mean, if you want to see the biggest growth in 100 episodes, it's just simply the growth of Cam's creativity.
It's all thanks to like Scott, me and Scott at the Lego store, him telling me to come, he and Gina to come to Rock Lug meetings. That's where I really got to know JJ. That's where the podcast was born. That's where I started going to conventions. That's where it all started. And I'm not even done. I have other BrickHeads I've designed, but they're only prototypes, and I'm going to show the finished product at Brick Universe. but I finished Pocahontas. I finished the Evil Queen from Snow White, the Magic Mirror, and Dante, the dog from Coco. So those are all going to be coming by Brick Universe. I just have to order the parts, but that's all I've been building. Let's go with Gina. What have you been building?
Gina has been building nothing. I have not been time. I have been job searching and getting no thank you emails and all kinds of fun stuff. And then we need a new roof, so that's been a process. So I haven't really had time to build much. I did finish last week both Mario and Luigi Kart, though. And
those look great.
They're
They did
now
look great.
upstairs on the shelf in the video game room. So technically, but yeah, I was done with those like 5 days ago.
Still counts.
Still counts.
Scott?
When I left you, you were at step 91. Now, my love, you're at step 143.
How many steps are there?
400.
Is this going to
Dear God.
be you?
Leave me alone and let me work.
Get a move on.
Come on.
So, yeah, my week last week was kind of ruined by the post office being the post office, and I was very busy with that. But yeah, I have rededicated myself and gotten through a good chunk of it in the last couple of days, getting it back on track. So yeah,
Raise up a little bit. Your name's covering it.
Oh,
there you go.
The back is finished. The front is in process. Right here will be another set of these.
Ooh,
The crabs right up front. So there'll be one here, and then there'll be 2 pods here. The turret system is first turret system's here. Second turret system is here, and then the Gauss cannons, the big rail guns, are in the back. Those are the last things to be built. So
can't wait to see it finished.
it's coming along. It's just work got in the way in a major way. So yeah,
Adulting sucks.
adulting really does suck.
Yes, it does.
What about you, there, fearless leader?
All right, so I picked up a bunch of random Rebel minifigures from the Bricks and Minifigs. Those are all packed up right now for Yavin. That's going to be a project I'm going to get back to as soon as Titan's Tower is done. However, I also picked up this saber-toothed tiger.
Diego.
No, which is kind of funny because I was making him do this, and it looks like he's doing the Macarena, so that's also kind of hilarious. This is my second saber-toothed tiger. I have a third one coming in the mail, so I'm, again, just stocking up dinosaurs for when I eventually do Jurassic Park. But the other big thing I got when we were down there, I bought this from our friend Brad's Archives because he was selling it, and I really wanted this and didn't get it while it was on shelves because I didn't care to spend $110. I just wanted the one thing out of it was the TIE Interceptor
From the Fang?
From the Fang fighter set. This thing is absolutely incredible. This is probably one of the best Star Wars builds they've done in the last 10 years.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I was
Having
really,
built it,
really-
it was really good.
Outstanding.
I've been really happy with how I first was knocking it when they were reducing the size, but honestly, it's allowed. I give them credit for being a lot more creative in how they designed it, even with the lower size.
I mean, my thing is people complain about shrinkflation, but I'm like, you shrink it down and it allows you to make it a little more detailed. But this thing is so good.
Yep.
Like
It's sturdy. It's so sturdy.
Realistically speaking, the only like minifigure scale build that's better than this, in my opinion, is the E-Wing. Because the E-Wing was outstanding. How good that was.
Yeah, that's a good.
The E-Wing was outstanding.
That's a good comparison.
It is.
I mean, ATTE is up there too. That new ATTE was phenomenal.
How's Titan's Tower coming?
Yeah, Titan's Tower is almost done too. It doesn't look like it because the T is sitting on the floor right now because it's too big. But the interior is pretty much almost done. Just got to get the last of the tiles installed to basically finish the floors off, which I'm really liking the fact that like the bottom floor is like a dark pink. Second floor is light gray. Third floor is like a medium blue. You got flame yellowish, orange, lime green, and the top floor I think I'm just going to do all white. I think it'll look better that way.
I think it would too.
But yeah, so it's going to be super fun. It's literally almost done. The last of the parts should be in late this week, early next week. So it'll be great. Now, let's get into this. For our special 100th episode, we decided to take a look at our top 5 favorite sets of all time. And there goes the balloon.
I know everybody was special.
JJ, you gotta catch the balloon.
It almost hit JJ.
You get it! Yay!
I missed it. So we took a look at this. Now, we made sure that all of the sets on this list we all own. These are not sets that we like, oh, this is my favorite set of all time, but we don't have it. These are sets we own in our collection that we built, that we either we have now, or maybe they came apart years ago. Who knows? Like, but we had to have owned it for it to be our favorite set of all time.
How difficult this was
to
do. I was up to 25
Really?
sets. I had to whittle it down. It was so tough. Like, because different sets are like there's personal, there's the build style, there's the minifigs, there's what comes with it, the timing that you got it. Like, it was so hard to narrow it down to 5. It made sense because there's 4 of us. It would have taken forever if we did 10.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I mean, those have always been my. I'm because like I don't know. I am different, so yeah, they've always been my top 5.
I was wishing that we would have had like time or a spot for like an honorable mention, one that just got nudged out. But
I would have had like 20 honorable mentions.
But we're gonna jump right into this right now, and the way we're gonna do this is Gina's gonna go first, and then Scott, and then Cam, and then me to end. So starting off, Gina's first pick at number 5.
You can see it right there. It is
kinda.
It is.
We're in small mode now.
Yeah, we're in small mode.
This set I bought when it was retired, and I bought it brand new in box, and I spent, I think, maybe $500. And
considering what it goes for now.
I think somewhere around.
This is the Simpsons Quickie Mart, by the way, for people that don't know what this is.
Yes.
And but it was worth every penny. The figs were great. I mean, there was a bunch of stickers, but they weren't overloading, at least to me. I love how it opens up in the back there. You can see instead of, I mean, you can take the roof off and look inside, but I love that you can open it like in that style and see all the stuff. There's a special like cooler section on the side. Yep. It just has so much, like you could actually open it up and play. You just walk people around and play if you were feeling feisty. The payphones out front, it's just crazy. But this is one, the size, like the floor plan makes it a little difficult to city fit it. So it's actually on like a 32 by 32 base plate, and then you have to kind of like build a little off the side to make it fit nicely against the sidewalk, but it's doable, and it was just so fun, and I love it, and it makes the latest Simpsons set look really sad, but this is definitely fun and colorful and bright and good.
I was gonna say the interior of this thing is second to none.
There's so much going on.
This is the best interior of any Lego set literally ever made.
This is actually in my top 5 of I wish I bought. This is like
yeah, me too.
That would be a video.
Yeah. This is like the wish list of you regret that you didn't get it, but this one right here is actually in my top 5. I wanted this one. I just it just never worked out for one reason or another. And yeah, it's a great little thing you can put in your city. It's a great little standalone on its own as its own art piece. The minifigure selection's on point.
Yeah,
there's very little to complain about this except for maybe just the size and the spacing. That's it.
Yeah, the spacing was like the biggest thing, but having it be this size is perfect. They fit a perfect amount inside. It's not cramped. It's not like, you can get a lot of figs in there doing a bunch of stuff. So it's like size-wise, it's perfect, but it does make it a little more tricky for city stuff.
All right, moving on. Scott's number 5 is
Diagon Alley. This was what I always wanted Harry Potter to be. At the time, the price was yikes. In fact, the only reason I got this is because my wife basically earned it. She won a bonus at work. And she came home with the money in hand, and she literally said, "Get your keys. We're going to the Lego store." And she like that night we went and we bought this. There was no hesitation. She literally walked in with the money in her hand and literally was like, "Get the keys. We're going to the Lego store. I want Diagon Alley." Yeah, and yeah. So she built half. I built half. I got stuck with the Weasley Wizard Wheezes, and that
Got stuck with it. I would have loved to have built that.
The hat thing, man, it just drove me nuts.
Yeah,
like that's the only downer on that. Otherwise, it's perfect. We modularized it so that it actually works in our city, even though it's kind of even though it is a smaller subset. So we built it into our city, and it's part of that. It's just a fun set. Again, great minifigure details, great design. This is the stuff that I wanted. I can't stand any of the Hogsmeade sets, but I love this.
Yeah, this is really good.
This is the Harry Potter that I always wanted when we were into Harry Potter and when we were building Harry Potter.
I remember the
Harry
hype
Potter
around this. When
was
this
so
got revealed, oh my god, it was like
it was
holy crap,
insane.
this is
It was
outstanding.
insane. It was a block. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody's ever done a block before in anything.
No,
And then all of a sudden you've got a full block and it's themed and it's IP and it's like it hits all the right points. It's got tons and tons of Easter eggs in it. Lots of nice little features here and there, just little nods back to the franchise. Yeah, it's a fantastic.
To me,
set.
this was like the peak of Harry Potter, Lego Harry Potter, of its comeback. Because like it had the original run, took a few years off, then it came back. This was its peak to me.
Yes, this
is what it should have been. This is you can only lightning struck, and it was so hard to follow up after that. But this is just phenomenal.
That's the one. That's why I rank it so high, is because of everything that's come after it. It's sad to see when you compare it to this.
like all four of these buildings could realistically have been their own standalone sets. That's how good they are.
Their own standalone.
Yeah,
sets.
but again, they're not better than these ones, though.
No, they're not. No, not in the slightest. These were fantastic. Just loaded. Like I said, minifigures perfect, accessories perfect, bonus features, Easter eggs, the whole thing that I like to look forward to in a theme set when it's paying tribute to a franchise. This is a great piece.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I remember waiting and wanting this, and I wasn't even into, like, I know what this is because I've seen the early Harry Potters, but just the visual appeal was like, I really want that. And I waited and because it was sold out for a long time.
Yeah, it was.
And I waited, and then it was finally back in stock, and I'm like, I gotta go. It's gonna be gone like in a day.
Yes.
And I have it built on Mills plates, but it's hard to put in the city because it's open back. So you have to have it in a specific spot. So Scott, I would love to know how you've made that work.
So actually what I straight up did was it's not together now. It's just, at least that part of the city was I had two blocks with a 32 by 32 gap. I built a travel path, and then I built a wall. So it's like when Hagrid walks up and taps the wall, a part of the wall opened up, and you had Diagon Alley.
Okay, so you made it. You made it.
I made it. Yeah, it's not there anymore. Like Diagon Alley actually sits literally right there, right there now on a shelf. But when we did have it in the city, it was built into the center of the city, and you actually like unlocked it like they did in the movies. It was a really cool idea. We tried.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Cam's number 5.
Wally, the original Lego Ideas Wally. So
yeah,
love this thing so much. I think what really drew me, like I've grown up loving Disney. I loved Wally, just a phenomenal movie. And then when I physically built him, just the articulation, I felt like he came out of the movie screen.
Oh, it was perfect set.
Just like the articulation, the play features, being able to open him up and like actually put garbage in there if you wanted to. He didn't come with it like the newer one did with Eve, but you can hide the plant in there, and like he's very, very posable. His treads move. And I got the version where it had the additional instructions with the extra pieces to fix his neck, so it wasn't loose. So I didn't get it right away because I was young enough where I wasn't buying Lego on a regular basis. I didn't have a job yet. But the fact that I can't even remember when he came out, but he's from Idea 12. So that shows you how old he is. Just a testament to how awesome he is, just because he's in my top 5 in spite of all the sets that have come out since. I love him to death. He's all prints. I don't remember any stickers.
There wasn't.
Got the little Easter egg of the cockroach on his shoulder.
This was I think this was like 11 years ago, right? It came out
It's
2015.
been a while.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
this again, this is one of the most like infamous idea sets because the fact that the build for the head was just really bad.
Mhm.
And they had to go back and reissue it afterwards and fix it because the head just would not sit right.
After the fix, I challenge anybody to say something wrong with this set.
No,
Well, after the fix, there's nothing wrong with it.
no. Like it was amazing that they actually like you could call in and they would just send you the parts for free with the fix.
Yeah.
With the fix instructions. That proved that again, it's Lego customer service just for the win.
Mhm.
You know, they
Absolutely.
take care of their customers until certain Republic juggernauts were made. Sorry.
Yeah.
I love this set so much.
Great set.
All right, moving on. My number 5 is the
Ooh.
2008 Republic Attack gunship. Now, this has a fun story behind it. So this is no longer assembled in my collection, unfortunately. However, when I was a kid, I saw this set and was like, oh my God, I must have this. And for one reason, and that one reason was Obi-Wan Kenobi in his Clone Wars armor. Because Obi-Wan Kenobi is my favorite Jedi of all time.
No.
My dad had a rule. We were down in Disney World. My dad always had a rule. If you're going to get something, you never get something on the first day. And my brother the whole trip was like, I want this. I want this. You got a couple plushies. You got a t-shirt. You got a hat. I kept saying, I don't want anything. Nope. And the minute we went to Disney Springs and went to the Lego store, I said, that is what I want. That's all I want is the gunship. And my dad was like, all right, cool. And he bought it for me. And I brought it home and I built it. And oh my God, the amount of fun I had with this thing when I was done building it. I used to put stormtroopers in here. I put rebels in here. I got more clone troopers. And then eventually down the line, Commander Cody became my favorite clone trooper. So this set just holds a very special place in my heart. It was my favorite Star Wars set of all time for a very long time. Now it is unfortunately not, as we'll see later. But again, play features on this were spectacular. Minifigure selection was spectacular. Again, this one is on my number 5 for sentimental reasons. But it honestly is probably still to this day the best Republic gunship Lego's ever made.
Easy. It holds up. It holds up today.
And it's amazing too if you think about it. That was made in 2008.
Yeah,
that's insane.
It's been that
almost 20
long.
years.
Almost 20 years that thing is.
Outstanding how good this thing is.
And it still holds up. And yeah, it is. It's one of the best. It was peak Star Wars.
Yeah, it was.
This was one of those
is
peak Star
great
Wars
about it, except maybe the face prints because it was based off the TV show. Those terrify me.
Yeah, the face prints were funky. I'll give you that one.
It was perfect. Love Plo Koon.
Yeah.
Can't go. It's not hard to mess up Plo Koon.
No.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if they just did a minifig head with the face print, not a molded head.
Thank God I didn't do that.
Could you imagine?
That'd been nightmare fuel.
Oh God.
But yeah, this is my number 5. So Gina's number 4.
This set, it was hard for me to put it number 4, and I had to debate. And I had to look at so many different reasons. This I knew you were going to be annoyed that this was my number 4.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Look, this set is stunning. There's nothing that
this is Rivendell, by the way, for those who don't know.
If you don't even know Lord of the Rings and you just look at this set, you can't deny that it's just beautiful.
Oh, correct.
It's a work of art.
It's I mean,
the trees look even good. Usually Lego trees don't look good. The trees look good here.
The tree. I did thicken up.
Had to bring that up now. We couldn't wait a minute, could we? Couldn't wait a little while longer, could we?
Yep.
No,
I had to.
The minifig selection in this was great. So many hidden little details and stuff inside the floor, the tiles for the floor, all printed, all gorgeous.
Yeah.
It wasn't just put a bunch of the half triangle football paper flicky pieces together. It was actual 2x2 tiles that were printed, and they that was amazing. And it's just the waterfall in it, the gazebo.
So perfect.
I was sad when I was done with this. I was
I
actually
can't
sad
imagine.
that I was done.
This is in like my top 5 of sets that I wish I would get. I don't have the room for it. It's
It's
phenomenal.
spectacular. It's spectacular. There's nothing else to say about it besides it's spectacular.
Yeah.
I'm
that's-
withholding comment until later time that I deem us.
Yep, you're good.
Okay.
Scott's number 4.
Ooh.
Oh, we got a classic right here.
Honorable mention for mine.
Certified Hood classic.
I love this set. This set actually, I don't get time to build a lot. I get maybe 45 minutes to an hour a night just because I have work and everything else. I just remember when I started building this set, it was like 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning and I didn't stop. Like, my wife would be like, come on, we got to go grocery shopping. We got to do something else. I'm like, nope.
Ghost.
We ain't stopping. We ain't stopping this train.
We don't stop.
And I got, crap for it, which, I still got the scars for, but worth every second of it. I understand that people like the new one a lot. To me, this one was the OG. This is still one of the top Star Wars starships they've ever made, in my opinion. Even the only thing that I would maybe knock on is that top turret.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, but you get this set and then you get the Phantom and you create the final completed Ghost. And it's just magic. It's absolutely magic. And yeah, you can use Phantom 1, you can use Phantom 2. I still use Phantom 1. Phantom 1 is always going to be my add-on, but there's very little to say for this. It's just its own, it stands by itself as awesome.
Super iconic minifigure selection too, with the original Hera, Zeb, and then the black hair Kanan was also in this before they corrected it. So
yeah, and I got the black haired Kanan.
No, you do not.
I do.
Legendary.
I got the
Scott,
black hair Kanan.
if you ever need me to house sit, I'd be happy. But
tell you what, why don't you why don't you bring that Avengers Tower over? We'll see who walks out with what.
Yeah.
So, funny story with this set for me. It's an honorable mention for me. I only got this because during COVID, there was nothing to watch, so I binge all of the animated Star Wars shows. And this, I loved Rebels so much. I bought easily 5 or 6 Rebel sets just so I could complete the team. I bought this used, unfortunately, but I was able to clean it all up, piece it together, and it's honestly probably my top 3 favorite Star Wars sets, if not top 2.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love it so much.
I joke about it, but I hated the cartoon. The first season and a half, I could not stand that cartoon.
That was it grew up it was like a child.
It doesn't get good until Vader shows up, and then you're like, huh?
Well, you get halfway through season 2 of Vader, and then at that point you start leading into the Inquisitors, and then Daddy Maul shows up, and then the show gets really, really good.
Yeah,
it was fantastic.
And then Thrawn in season 3 onwards, that was just.
And then you get
one of the best villains,
Twin Sons, which to me is still the best episode of animation.
Oh, that episode is so good.
Sorry, that to me, Twin Sons is a standout episode.
It really is.
I'm literally sitting here with the Rain Men of TV series and episode names, and I'm just like, it was a really good show. I liked it.
See, Cam, I almost did the same thing. I went through and rewatched Rebels during COVID because I hadn't watched it in a while. I'm like, ooh, I really want to get the Ghost and try to hunt these sets down, but then they announced that the Ahsoka show was happening, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait a little bit, and because I'm betting the Ghost is gonna pop up there, and then sure enough, it did. And the second that sucker went on sale, I bought it.
I'm glad I didn't. I love this set so much. I feel like
the
size is better. I think the new one has a better interior, but this is in the center of my shelf for Star Wars.
This has an amazing amount of.
It does. It has a great interior, but some people say the new one has a better interior, more detail.
I think there's so much space in here that you can make it an actual play-worthy set. You could put the entire crew in this ship easily. You can't do that with a new Ghost.
You can.
Not as easily.
You can still do it. You can put
someone's got to sit in the little pod in the back.
That's fair. Cam's number 4.
So this one is different because I couldn't bring myself to pick one Brickheads. There's so many Brickheads I love, and in honor of like the 100th episode, where I've come from the first episode to now, I started like, what are we building with sets that I built? Now I'm mainly doing mocks that I've built, and it's all stemming from this set because I never would have like, this is a set I use on a daily basis when I'm making my Disney brickheads, and eventually I'm aiming to make other brickheads. But this set gave me the opportunity to do what Lego's really meant to do. It's a set to create imagination, to just dive in and build something that's yours. And I've been able to do that because of this set. I've taken other sets and brought it into the collection of my parts that I use, but this is the foundation of my mock building because of this set. And while it might not be the greatest set compared to everything else in this video, it's more the sentimental. It's what it brought to me to be who I am right now as a mock builder. And I can't think of a better set that represents that.
And hey, it inspired you. That to me, that's a winner.
That's what it does. That's what Lego is supposed to do.
Huge amounts of inspiration for that one. My number 4, we couldn't go a list of best JJ's favorite sets without talking about Batman at some capacity. This is the Batmobile.
What's Batman?
Two-Face Escape. This set has, again, another very strong sentimental value to me. I have 2 of these.
Can I have one?
Theoretically speaking. I got the first one when I was 6 years old in 2006 for my birthday. And over the course of a couple of years, I played with it so much that it pretty much came apart. In 2008, I asked I always wanted the Batcave. I always wanted the Batcave. I kept asking and asking. And in 2008 for Christmas, my Aunt Roberta, my great Aunt Roberta, bought me this set, not realizing I was asking for the Batcave, and got me the Batmobile again. At the time, I was a little disappointed. A couple years later, she passed away. So this ended up being the last Christmas present I ever got from her. And for that reason, it has held an incredibly special place in my heart. Not only is it just, in my opinion, one of the best Lego superhero play sets ever, with the fact that you get the Batmobile with the giant cannon, and you got the Two-Face truck with the goons, and like the spike strip.
I love the armored car. It's a really cool.
Two-Face's car is awesome. The Batmobile is the only thing from this set that I still have surviving. Like, it's the only thing left. It's actually sitting right over here right now. The Two-Face car was, again, lost to the ages, but after she passed away, this Batmobile ended up being like prized possession number 1. Nothing will ever happen to this. And it, like, again, one of the best Batmobiles ever. And this ended up being the formula. Like, 2012 is based around this.
Yeah.
2019 is based around this. Jokerland was based around this. Like, a lot of those Batmobiles take their main structure from this original car. So that's how good it was. But yeah, like, again, one of the best Batmobiles ever, and very sentimental for me as a result of that.
No, I can't say anything better about it. It's my favorite Two-Face that we've gotten. I love the black and white matching with his hair as opposed to like the purple and orange. The Batmobile is just fantastic. I get flashbacks to the original video game because of this set.
Oh yeah,
great choice.
Yeah, to me, Two-Face is black and white. That's what he's supposed to be. And I don't have this Two-Face yet, and I need this Two-Face, and I want that van because I don't have enough vehicles.
Really?
Yeah, it's getting tumbleweeds.
You need to fill up that parking garage you have.
I know, right?
But no, I love this. I love this.
All right, moving on. Gina's number 3.
Woohoo!
Ninjago City, the original one.
Yeah, the original one. I have all of them. I have every Ninjago City set. This one, again, I bought retired, new in box, because I'm spoiled, and it doesn't feel the same when you buy a used set. Even if it's like in a box and they've cleaned it up and they bagged it, it just doesn't feel the same. So I think I paid somewhere around $700 for this.
Whoo!
Damn. And again, worth every penny.
Oh,
the amount of minifigs in this, the elevator in the back, the revolving sushi restaurant on the top. It like this has and the stores and the like just the details and so many stickers. I can't. But that's with every Ninjago set. But one of the things I love the most about it is with every Ninjago set, if you have any of these city sets, you'll know that the roof techniques are, it doesn't make any sense, like how they've decided
No,
to
it doesn't. You're right.
For
But
roofs,
it's fun.
for roofs.
Mhm.
Like there's a whole like an awning made out of those little wrench pieces.
Oh my god.
Just like this huge awning. There's like 30 wrench pieces in a row. They're like, just the techniques for the roofings alone is just so great. And if you have the other ones, because I didn't get this one first, but if you have the other ones, you kind of have to have this one.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense if you don't.
Yeah, this one's the centerpiece.
Yeah, it's so good. I love the little canoe guy. It's just complete. It's yeah.
What I really like about this one, I feel like you could stare at this for hours beyond hours, and you'll find a new detail every single time. It's a gentle tip of your head. You're finding a new detail, and you can just stare at this for hours.
Yeah.
This set literally could work on its own as a standalone build. And the fact they've been able to make a series out of this, and they've made even more of them, and they fit together, and they are absolutely stunning. You put them all together, is a testament to the Ninjago team for how good these are.
My number 2 regret is that I never got the docks.
Oh,
the docks is a good one.
I have the first one. I have the third one. I never got the docks. And if you remember about the docks got down to like $120.
Yeah, it dropped hard.
It dropped hard, and I never pulled the trigger thinking, maybe I'll get lucky and it'll go lower, and then it was gone. But yeah, I have this one. I have the third one. I don't have either of the last two because I don't like them. But yeah, this one here, this is one of Karen's favorites. She sat down on this one for a good week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is not these builds are not light at all.
No.
It's so condensed.
Yes.
I love how they go together. It's like just all these little blocks of shops that you build and then you put in.
Right.
It's so creative and so great.
Yeah. Absolutely fantastic pick here, Gina.
Well done.
Scott's number 3 is the Daily Bugle.
In my opinion, this is outside of Avengers Tower because I don't own Avengers Tower. It's the only reason why Avengers Tower is not on my list. This is top of the line for Marvel. This is the peak of Marvel.
This is the best Marvel set of all time.
Yeah, I mean, again, I haven't built Avengers Tower, but I want sooner or later I'm going to get it. But this one here to me is the peak, the tippity top. Mount Olympus as far as Marvel Lego goes. There is very few things that could top this. The fact that you can have the action scene or you convert it into a regular skyscraper and actually have more parts come out of it because you spend more parts building the action scene than you do building the tower. And the level of the minifigures alone, the Punisher, Blade, Daredevil, Firestar, you're not going to see some of these ever again in any sense. Just the way it looks right now, reading the tea leaves. And then you top it off with, Spider-Ham, Gwen Stacy, all the villains. I love this thing. It is a centerpiece of my city. I know that everybody else has Avengers Tower. Fine, go ahead, rub it in. I'll have it someday.
No. I love this set too. This was one of my 20 that I had to remove, sadly, just because I can only have 5. Love this set. The amount of detail, the minifigs are just amazing. Each floor is its own. Like from the front, it looks very repetitive. It's not. It is just such a fun set. It would be considered the centerpiece for any Lego Spider-Man collection. And I am so happy I have this set right here in every single episode. I just love it so much.
I love when we as a group can get together and combine multiple bugles to create the super bugle. I think it's fun because it allows you to do that. I mean, you can take the middle 2 floors and create the super bugle because you can add them on.
Yes.
If I was a man of wealth, I would probably have bought two. I would have bought this one to make a bugle, and then I would have bought a second one to make just a regular plain Jane skyscraper, because I think Lego
you wouldn't
City
have enclosed it.
no.
I did see somebody swap out the Green Goblin for the Sandman build from No Way Home. They swapped him in instead coming out of the building.
That's cool.
That was
That's
actually
cool.
really cool.
That was
This set to me, in my opinion, is the greatest Marvel set of all time. And I say that because like Avengers Tower is phenomenal. I have it, it's great. But to me, it's a phenomenal build. Minifigure wise, it's just Infinity Saga stuff. It was a lot of recycled figures we'd gotten before in terms of like the main characters. This was best Spider-Man minifigure ever. You get like Green Goblin, Ock, Mysterio, Venom, Carnage, Sandman. That's a huge chunk of some of Spider-Man's most iconic villains. And then on top of that, they double up with, now we're going to give you supporting Marvel characters that Spider-Man crosses over with all the time, whether the 90s cartoon or, the comic books. So we get Daredevil, Punisher, Blade, Firestar. This is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing wrong with this. This is the best Marvel set of all time. This borderline is one of the best superhero sets of all time. It's probably number 2 for me. I'm not going to say what number 1 is because I for me, it's still the Batcave, but this is still absolutely phenomenal. There's nothing wrong with this at all.
So I like to say of my top 5, 2 of them are what I would consider perfection. This is one of them.
Yeah.
There is no complaint in this set. None.
It's perfect.
0. I won't
0.
hear complaints because I built this thing ground up, and I rarely get, like I said, I rarely get to build stuff by myself, but I took the time, and this took a while, but I built this ground up. I have no complaints at all about this set.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Cam's number. Speaking
No,
of
it's
Cam's
okay.
number 3. Sorry, my bad. Want me to go back?
No, it's fine. I was just gonna date myself. It's no big deal.
Oh. Well, Cam's
Yeah.
number 3,
That's
speaking of
awesome.
Avengers Tower.
Is Avengers Tower what I consider to be the best Marvel set of all time?
Now
love
listen here,
you.
Sonny. Listen here.
Bring it.
In my day, we built skyscrapers. We didn't build scaled skyscrapers. You understand me, son?
Sure.
Okay, then.
Dating yourself.
I'm dating myself to make Gina feel better. So you tell us about your day, young man. I want to hear about it.
My day was spent getting ready to talk about this set. This set has so much mean to me for many reasons, but just to talk about the set first. JJ was crapping on it because it is Infinity Saga, but I feel like it takes Infinity Saga and it does what it was supposed to do.
Correct.
It has Age of Ultron. It has Infinity War. It has Endgame. Like it has the original Avengers. Everything within this. It is Avengers Tower. It was a staple within the MCU. The amount of Easter eggs, new minifigures. The fact that we have Kevin Feige, I would have preferred Stan Lee, but I think there's some legality with that. So beside the point. But this set, it looks repetitive. To me, it wasn't. The amount of detail was just flawless to me. The minifigures are perfect. The vision, easily the best vision of all time. One of the best Marvel minifigures of all time. And this has a very special place in my heart because this was a set that I was able to buy on Black Friday. I was third in line. Thanks a lot, Gina, being number 2. I tried so hard. And there was a mother with her kid. Props to them. She did it for her son. Can't fault her for that. I was number 3. But it was Black Friday. It was cold.
With this?
No, it was just me and Gina. It was just me and Gina. We were all staying in our cars, and somebody shows up and walks our car. No, stay in the car. He still walks. I'm like, got to freeze our butts off. But I was number 3.
It was very cold.
Very cold on Black Friday. And this was the first set that I was able to spend all of my points on and get this set for $1.07 because VIP points don't round to 99 cents. So I paid $1.07 for this set. One of my proudest Lego moments of all time.
Come on, do it. Flex.
What?
It's worth the flex.
Yeah.
You flex that. That's a flex.
You got Avengers Tower for free.
You got Avengers Tower for
$1.07.
free out of your loyalty for Lego. That's a flex. You flex.
I saved those points for some reason because I bought the original helicarrier. I bought 3/4 of it with my points. I use it towards the Hulkbuster that is everyone's favorite Hulkbuster, So I took 200 off of that one, but this one I put all my points on it, and I surprisingly had points left over. I don't know if that shows how much of a problem I have, but it was
Whatever.
one of my proudest moments to be able to buy this set for $1.07 as opposed to its price tag. It is a staple in my Lego collection. Anytime anyone comes down and sees my collection, that is the one that everyone always points out.
I spent my tax return on this the one year.
Nice, but
What's
I
a
just
tax return?
Yeah,
But yeah, who gets money back? What is that?
I miss those days.
me
But
too.
the Easter eggs and minifigures, I can't see anything wrong with this set. There's been other Avengers Towers, or probably will be other Avengers Tower sets in the future. This is what you want out of a Lego Marvel set, and I can't say anything better about it.
Yeah, it's perfect. The
Coming
only
from
thing
someone that was just crapping on it.
I wasn't crapping on it. The
I
only
just can't wait till they make this into the new Thunderbolts headquarters.
Ooh, that'd
I'm
be
all
fun.
set.
Yeah.
Mind you, this is justice for you three knocking it out of the modular
Whatever.
episode in the first round.
Construction site's still better.
Justice.
The only thing I would change about this is that technically speaking, it is a minor, very minor. It is inaccurate. The fact that the little like tan building isn't below it. That's the only thing
That's
I would
fair.
knock for
That's
it.
totally fair.
That is legitimately the only reason why the bugle is above this is because of
Mine-
that.
My one complaint is the landing area. Is it's too
Yeah.
small. That's it.
Too small.
Too small. I understand you had to do a mini-sized Quinjet, but too small.
Ooh.
It's Bionicle time, baby. Number 3 for me is Toa Ignika. This is my favorite Bionicle set, legitimately of all time. The absolute hype I had when as a little kid reading Lego Club magazine and getting the Bionicle comic and having the final panel, like the big splash page panel of the Mask of Life rising onto the swamps of Cardanui in a body it made for itself, a Toa body on the giant like Silver Surfer jet sword board. Little kid me flipped the hell out and was like, oh my God, the Mask of Life has its own body now. And the minute this set got like revealed in that book for me, and I ran upstairs, shoved it in my parents' face and said, if I don't own this, I'm going to kill you all because I need to own this.
Can you remind
And-
everybody how old you were at that time?
Like 8.
Okay, that makes it a little better.
I was
That
8.
that might be a
Actually, that might
little
have been
violent.
7. I don't remember.
Little homicidal there, sounding a little rogue.
I'd have been
Sounding
like,
a little
maybe you
Lannister.
don't need to watch this show since it makes you want to kill people.
Well, it was a book. It was a difference. That was reading, so it was okay.
Oh, okay.
What, JJ?
I-
Buy this or I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, right. So I got this as a Christmas present. Could have cared less about everything else. I'm like, yep, I got what I wanted. Bye. Built it immediately at my grandparents' house, which my dad was always like, don't ever build Legos when you get them because you'll lose the parts. And I'm like, not with this one.
Now with Bionicle.
And this thing, still to this day, is my favorite Bionicle set of all time. I want to get another one because it's the Mask of Life itself is in the Batcave. So like it again, I was a little kid. It came apart over time. I want to get another one of these so I could like have it and I could probably put it next to my XLR now, which would be great. But the the fact that we finally got the Mask of Life in a set and just the hype of like me reading the comic book and being like, oh my God, it has a body now and it's alive and it's its own character. I was losing my mind. This was a must have. And it's again, my favorite Bionicle set of all time. I think this is still to this day the best Bionicle set of all time. And I'm just going to leave it there.
I can appreciate this a lot more after doing our time capsule with all the Bionicles.
Yeah.
Love this for you. Love the story behind it. It's a great looking set. And I think it's probably the smallest one on our list, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm pretty sure. Well, actually,
No,
yes. No.
piece count wise, it might be size wise. No, piece count wise, maybe.
But yeah, great
Yeah,
set.
love this thing.
I think that 8-year-old JJ inspired Family Guy's Stewie.
Oh God.
Hey, Family Guy aired at that point already, so no.
With I'm going to kill you if you don't do this.
Victory
However,
shall be mine.
It is really cool looking. It is a really cool
I
looking-
think the manic look in my
Look at
eye
that.
of like I will own this or you're all dead probably scared my family and just be like, we should probably just get him this to make sure that this
Not
isn't-
therapy. It was probably cheaper than therapy just to buy you this sense of like,
Yeah.
we got a little problem.
Oh yeah. Also, I
Yes.
definitely tried to shoot my brother in the head with the cannon this multiple times. I'll tell you for a fact.
Were there not like don't do that instructions in the instructions
Yes.
back then?
But look, it's
Who
okay
reads
because
that part? Who
he got
reads
his
that
revenge
part?
on me about
No.
20 minutes later when I did shoot him with it, when he got his Nerf gun and started emptying the clip into it on me. So there was also that.
No, those
fair.
cautions are basically just a challenge.
Pretty much. Now we're going to number 2. Gina's number 2.
Ooh.
Temple of Rojitsu.
I love this so much.
I want it.
And again, I bought this brand new in box, retired, and spent a
Gina.
lot. I don't remember how much I spent on this one though. But I don't regret any of the dollars. I love all these temples that Ninjago does. And the side buildings on these are perfect. One of the highlights for this set is the light feature.
Yeah.
And basically, inside the main temple is a light brick. And when you push it, it just gives you this illuminated scene of wonderfulness. I like
It's so good.
It's phenomenal.
this is like just a complete thing all on its own. It's got great figs again. I mean, which Ninjago set really doesn't, but it's got a lot of really good figs. The building techniques again with the roofs is just I want to think that the green building uses like the garage door pieces.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And it's just the creativity that they put into these sets is you don't get that in other themes.
Couldn't say it better
And
myself.
even the side builds are useful. They're not like
Fireworks
stupid
art.
garbage
Yeah.
throwaway side builds that why did you even give this?
Everything
to
in
me?
here
Like,
fits.
Mhm.
yeah, everything fits. The carriage fits. The bridge makes sense. All of it makes sense. They make it all tie together. They make it all useful. And the box art.
Oh,
Look at the
stunning.
box art.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Stunning.
Like
This is one of those sets where like you see just the appeal of Ninjago. Just
Mhm.
from the box art to the design to the build
Yeah.
experience. This is one of those things. And Gina, I might be needing your help. This one is on a different list, also known as the Heartbreak list.
Yeah.
My cats destroyed this.
Oh.
It's literally sitting in a bin just in thousands of parts, and I don't have
And-
the books.
you
And let's
don't
all bow our
wanna
heads.
rebuild it?
I might need some help rebuilding it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I would rebuild this in a minute.
Yeah. Like I heard like fighting in my basement, ran downstairs, and there was the Temple of Erujitsu just spread out all over the floor.
God.
That hurts my heart.
And right in the middle of it was my big boy cat, and he was just like, "What?"
Shout out to
This-
having rabbits for pets instead of cats. Cats
This,
mess
this I
everything up.
believe also this was the first set that included all of the ninja together,
It did
including Lloyd and Nia.
in special minifigs with special gear.
Yeah.
These are like primo deluxe versions of the
I remember
ninja.
watching people like the stop motion guys that built this. Oh my god, I used to watch those videos on repeat. It was that fun.
Not for nothing, I love the mailman. But
Yeah.
but no, I will rebuild this for you. Just give me a time and day. I'm not doing anything.
All right,
Yeah.
moving on. Scott's number 2,
Ooh.
a certified hood classic.
This is so I had mentioned it a couple of years. I had mentioned it probably 20, 30 episodes ago. My first set was the El Dorado.
Mhm.
This was number 2.
Oh,
This was a Christmas gift from my grandparents when I was
nice.
much younger. This set has been with me since I opened the box. I have held on to this set. This is my favorite castle set aside
Yeah.
from number 1
Yeah.
on here. But this one, it's to me, it's designed so well for the time. I mean, it was basic raised base plate, 4 castle walls, everything else. But I'll tell you right now, this is the set where I learned how to build castles.
Nice.
Because I would build it and then I would completely destroy it and rebuild it into something else. And this is when I first learned about castles and palisades and how to make things work. But this was like my primary castle growing up. This was where everything happened in my world, where all the kings sat, where all the defense was. But this was the creme de la creme for me for a very, very, very long time. Only recently has it been defeated as far as castle.
Yeah.
But this is just, and for the value you got for it, you get 4 horses, you get 4 riders, you get, what is that, 7 or 8 infantry. Can you imagine that set today?
Ton of minifigures in
Can't even imagine that.
These older castle sets were just absolutely loaded with
There's a ghost.
There's a ghost. I mean, it was just absolutely bogged down. You didn't get a lot of details. You didn't get a lot of like little things on the inside. It was the 4 walls, a drawbridge, a palisade, and flags. I mean, but still, even to this day, it stands out. Like a lot of people I know that are castle fans point to this as being their favorite castle.
Yeah, it's one of the best ones from that period.
Yeah, it is a bond, it's a cool bonding thing where you're like, oh, 686. I love that set, and they're like, "Oh, I loved it too," and you'll have something to talk about for 5-10 minutes. But it is
That's
it's
awesome.
just ironically, I got this, I think, when I was very, very young, and as I grew into teenagers, I fell in love with the X-Men. So I started taking city figures and turning them into my X-Men, and this became
the X-Mansion.
This became the X-Men fortress in my room.
That is awesome.
My whole room as a child and as a teenager was literally like my whole floor was subdivided into all these different realms.
That's a legendary.
And I had like different factions living in different areas. Just it just brings very, very warm memories to my heart to
love it.
See this threat.
Love it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Cam's number 2.
The Black Pearl. And actually the Black Pearl, not Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship. Jesus. So the story behind this set, Pirates of the Caribbean was my MCU before the MCU. I loved these films. I loved the ride in Disney.
Great.
Saw all these films in theaters. I bonded with my mom over it. She loved Johnny Depp, so she loved these movies. And we were in Walmart, and we're walking down the Lego aisle, and I barely ever was able to get sets. I was always told no. Well, smaller sets I was told yes, but I saw this, and like, please I was expecting a fight, honestly, to try and get it. And she sees it, and she says, "Okay, but this is the last big Lego set I am buying you."
Famous last words
ever in your life.
It was probably the largest set she has bought me. She's bought me Lego sets since then, but this was the largest set she had bought me. I got home, built it instantly, and I treasured this set. It's sitting right up here. You never see it in the episodes. You saw some of our early episodes, but it's one of my favorite sets of all time. The minifigures, while only 6, beyond detailed minifigures.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
The black sails. I think the black sails alone go for beyond hundreds of dollars.
A lot of money.
And
more money
easily, like, it's probably one of my more expensive sets that I own used now on the aftermarket. And you could pay me half of what they're worth, and I would not part with this set. I love it so much. It's sitting right next to my Queen Anne's Revenge from that same wave. It's Davy Jones, easily one of my favorite minifigures.
Oh, he's one of the best.
Marcus, Gibbs, Will Turner, Bootstrap, Jack Sparrow. I have my own Pirates of the Caribbean section, and that is in the center of it. I love this set so much.
It's a great set. You can't. And it is like this is when they were hitting home runs on these pirate ships.
Yeah.
God.
Like
It's one of the best pirate ship builds of all time.
Yeah, the Pirates of the Caribbean ships. I defy you to find better pirate ships.
Yes.
In Lego's history. The Black Pearl, the
Queen Anne's Revenge.
Queen Anne Revenge. Yes, those two. Yeah, amazing stuff.
Nothing compares. And like the new one that just came out, while it does look great, I feel like it's too big. This one was just the right size. It's play scale. It embodies the ship. The only thing I would even consider doing to improve it is having more minifigures. But even then, it fits perfectly within the story. I love it so much.
Yeah, this thing is baller. It's a gangster set right here, dude. And the Davy Jones minifigure alone, like minifigure wise, Davy Jones totally carries this.
He's worth a lot.
And I'm telling you right now,
let's not discuss that, please.
I legitimately have no interest at all in the new Black Pearl. But if they make the Dutchman, I'm gonna need them both.
See, I hope I do and I don't want because it won't match with this one. I wish when I built this, I was praying that they would come out with the Flying Dutchman on this scale, and I'm so bummed that that never happened.
Oh, just get the SpongeBob version. You'll be all right.
W take right there.
That's a clip.
Yep. All right.
Deal with it.
My number 2
Ooh,
is of course
This one. Okay.
6860.
he doesn't own the other one.
The Batcave.
I thought he owned every bat thing ever made.
No.
Every bat thing.
The original Batcave is my number 1 white whale of all time. I will eventually want, my goal one day is to own every single one of the original Batman 1 Lego sets. Like I'm gonna get them all again. I'll even buy the Batmobile for a third time. But besides the point, this Batcave is easily my favorite Batcave Lego has ever done. Again, 2011, December 2011. Oh my God, DC Superheroes is back. Yes. And Marvel Superheroes is coming, and I love these sets. I can't wait. This was the only thing that mattered to me at that point because I had not gotten the 06 Batcave. Mm-hmm. I had always wanted it. I had been looking at eBay at that point, trying to find a way to get it. Never was able to do it. And then come March for my birthday, this was for my parents. I opened it up, and again, thanks everybody for coming. Bye. At the dining room table, building this. There is a picture of me on my Instagram with me after I finished building this, being the happiest child on planet Earth. The reason this is my number 2 is because the second I was done building this, I went down to my basement at my parents' house. I took a 48 by 48 base plate. I slapped it to it, and the rest is history. This
now
set,
20 feet
this set turned into my 16-foot-long Batcave mock that won multiple awards at multiple conventions and is the pride and joy of my Lego collection. This set is what turned into that.
And there's no bull about that. He loved that set.
Yes.
This is, this also, the holding cell, the incredible Poison Ivy, Batman and Robin being in this, Bane, I didn't have Bane yet. Bane was the only minifigure from that old theme I didn't have. Was that Bane. So I was so hyped to have this. The Bat Cycle, this is still the best Bat Cycle they've ever done. The feature where you could put Bruce Wayne at the top and he popped down and now he's Batman. This was the best. It was literally one of the best sets Lego's ever made. And then for my birthday, for birthday money, I went to Toys R Us and I bought the Superman set, and then my Lego Justice League started forming. So for me, this, for what it turned into, is why it's number 2 for me. But there is one more set that is number 1 that's got an even crazier thing. But yeah, this is number 2, and this is such a strong sentimental value for me because of what it turned into almost over a decade later.
I don't think I can add anything to that. That's just a phenomenal story.
Yeah.
It's a great story.
Yeah, it's
I like how we're not talking these super, expensive, super big, highly intricate sets. We're talking the stuff that
our
love.
Favorite,
yes,
our favorite, our loved, and
we're
it's
not saying the best sets. We're saying our favorite sets.
Yeah,
correct.
And everything here comes with a great story. That's the best part.
All right, we're going into everyone's number 1s, and we're going to start with Gina.
Ooh,
welcome to Apocalypseburg, of course.
Listen. I can't.
I never understood this set. I really never did. I don't know.
Did
you see the movie too?
Yeah, I saw the movie too.
It was in the Lego movie too for 3 seconds.
I know.
But
eat freedom.
let me tell you, again, with this set, I bought it new in box, retired, but I think I spent like $400 on this one.
Oh, and that's how
So
much
I
Harley
got
Quinn's
it.
worth now.
Yeah,
got-
right.
A lot more. Okay, if you start with just the figs, look, Batman and his wheel armor that he's got, you know, the cop guy that's all angry and then smiley.
Good cop, bad cop.
Bad cop.
Yeah,
But
bad cop.
for real, Harley Quinn in her hot ass fishnets being Daddy's little monster.
Goes for so
Such a
much
good
money
thing.
now.
This is a children's toy, Gina.
That fig doesn't
She don't
even.
care.
If that fig is in my minifig case, I don't even leave it with the set.
No, you shouldn't.
But
Absolutely not.
Green
this
Lantern was in this too.
it kind of goes together, and you kind of build it like the Ninjago sets.
Mm-hmm.
There's just like all these little shipping containers, and you build them and all the details inside, and you do all that, and then you just plop them all, and it's great. The pieces and the techniques to make the face look as accurate as it is really, really cool. The coffee shop is amazing inside.
Oh yeah.
The barbed wire basketball hoop, like it's just, and you can make a world just with this set.
Yes.
You put this set on a base plate and you put a bunch of tan tile around it and you just make a sand box of like crazy garbage and it just fits. This set has no business. It doesn't make any sense in my city. But I refuse to put it on a shelf. It will never go. It will be a misfit in the city forever. I don't care. It's not being shelved. It deserves to be better than that.
Also, they
This
used the
is
head.
Such a good set.
They also used the head, pretty much an almost identical build for the head in the No Way Home final battle.
Yes.
I'm like, yo, they just took the Apocalypseburg set and just put its head in it and changed the color.
The only thing I think that changed was like the horn aspect of it.
Yeah, they changed the
crown.
They made it a little wider so you could put minifigures on it. I think that was
But as far as Scott is not understanding the set,
it's not supposed to make sense.
Build it, and you won't care.
Yeah.
I know,
Because
and
it's
that's probably the thing is I never got a chance to build it.
I have so many sets.
Really?
I would sell every single one. I would never sell this one.
Wow.
Like if it ever came down to it, I would.
That's
this
the
one
power of
would
our
be the
favorite.
one I would keep
That's
forever.
so strong there.
That's a perfect That's a perfect way to describe how we feel about it.
Perfect number one.
Bravo.
Scott's number one is one we've seen before in this list, but it
Bring me
rightfully so
last
makes
homely
another
hearth
appearance.
before the sea. So there's a standing rule in my house. If we're watching TV and the Lord of the Rings is on, get out of the room because I ain't turning the channel. The remote becomes mine. I'm not leaving the couch until there's a point where I can leave the couch to go to the bedroom to watch the rest of the movie, kind of thing. Lord of the Rings has really become my new favorite Lego theme because of other problems in other themes. And I remember this one fondly just for scaring the absolute crap out of my wife because she thought I was like having a heart attack or something because all she could hear was when I saw the first initial pictures of this, and she's like, what's wrong? She's like, and I'm not going to say the word because I don't want to beep it. I don't want to ruin the moment, but she goes, bleeping Lego set.
Yes.
And walked out of the room. Right. And again, and this is my flex cam. This is the one I spent $1.07 on because I paid for it all in VIP points.
Yes.
This is my flex was Rivendell. And I remember, I can't remember the exact day it was, but everybody was home. I walked in with it because of course I had to be there first thing in the morning and I was there at like 6 a.m. and whatever. And I walked in with it and I put it down at the table and my wife was like, okay, I'll get started. I said, you will do no such thing.
Yes.
You will leave this
Chew, get
room.
away.
Said, put the Lord of the Rings on the television and leave me alone.
Yep.
And there I sat for quite a long time.
As you should.
This one I look at fondly because this is the longest I ever spent building a set, because I absolutely had to make sure that every single one of those damn tiles was perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I
You have to.
wanted that full effect. And again, I'm big on minifigures, the entire fellowship. You know, getting all the dwarves, all the elves, all the, everybody you could think of, finally getting a Boromir.
Yeah.
Because I never had a chance at Boromir before.
Really?
I missed Boromir the first go around because at that point I could not afford that set. So I never got a Boromir, and Boromir always after that was like $30-$50.
Yeah.
But getting this one, I got my Boromir. And not only that, I got Narsil. I got all the custom built weapons for this, all the custom molded weapons, the axes, the swords, the custom molded Sing. Building it all. I made the joke one time, and I'm not kidding. I was building this one night, and I had Lord of the Rings on in the background, and it was some scene. It was the scene from Lothlorien where it's the singing in the night.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this, and I'm like, I'm getting a tear down my eye because I'm like, holy crap! I'm actually like, I just got immersed in the moment.
Yes.
In it. This is if the house was on fire. The kids and my wife are first. The cats are second. This is third, and I don't care if I get third-degree burns.
Good call.
Even after the cats wrecked your temple.
This sits right there in its place of honor. The boys have seen it. They walk in, and it's just literally right there. It is in my eye line at all times when I'm in this room. And yes, I know where every single piece is. I know where every single minifig is. I know where every single weapon is. I know where everything is on that thing. So I constantly joke when they came and they looked and they're like, oh, look at that. I said, I know where everything is. I'm telling you right now. But yeah, this, and again, going off of rumors, if the rumors are true, this might get moved to number 2.
This is going to get dethroned.
This might get dethroned because
what could possibly dethrone it, Scott?
Minas Tirith, excuse me.
It's gonna have to be.
This is
so good,
gonna.
though.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna have to be so good. But the other part about it too is if it is so good, I don't want anything else, and that's like the hardest part for me right now. Is I could care less about anything else right now on the Lego market. Maybe a new Helm's Deep.
Oh, if they make Helm's Deep again, I'm gonna buy that. I'm not even a Lord of the Rings fan.
You got to understand. I've got Isengard. I've got Barad-dûr. I've got Rivendell. I've got both sets of the Shire, the good one and the shitty one, which cost the next 2.5 times what the good one cost.
Yeah,
I don't care if I get Elmode. I don't. It's
for real.
I'll call it that till the day I die.
The original smaller Shire is leagues above the big
millions
one.
of times better.
And yes, these are the best trees that Lego's ever built, in my opinion. The amount of detailing and the attention to color, everything about this is not a Lego set. This is a piece of art that you build.
Correct.
Yes.
This is not a painting that you paint. This is a piece of art that you build.
Correct.
And that's my number 1. I will die on that hill anytime.
As you should.
All right, Cam. Cam, you're number 1.
What may come as a surprise, not being Marvel, my number 1 is the original Disney castle, better known as Cinderella's castle in Walt Disney World. I grew up, I was very fortunate that my parents were able to take me to Disney. I went first when I was 5, and I can remember to this day, being 5 years old, I went during my birthday, walking into Magic Kingdom and seeing that castle. And I get that same feeling every single time that I go. So when I found out that Lego was doing this set, there was no hesitation this set was going to be mine. However, what makes this set so special is my entire family, we all pitched in and got it together, and we all built it together. One of the few, actually, I think it's the only set, my entire family, we all built it together. We went bag by bag. I started first and got like the base going, but then we would alternate. Each person would get a bag and just build it. Everyone got their own minifigure to build, and we all built it together. It was in our main room for the longest time on display for everyone to see until now it's sitting right in front of me. Every time we film an episode, it's right in front of me. It was what started all the Disney minifigures, all the details, the Easter eggs. It is literally like the fact that you have a picture of it right in front of the castle. It's almost nearly identical.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's one of the most one-to-one scales of sets that like looks almost perfect. Like of any Lego set that has been done, this is almost like the most accurate to the actual real life location.
Yep.
And it's both the build was amazing, the minifigures are great, the Easter eggs are great, but the story behind of me growing up being a Disney fan, my family's loved Disney, and the fact that I was able to buy it with my family, build it with my family, and had the funny story. If I went to go buy it, and for some reason my card didn't scan right, and I panicked because was using my credit card. I was newly to my credit card, and it didn't work. So I scanned it twice. I'm like, crap, it's not working. What's gonna? I got to do my debit card, but I don't want to use my debit card. So I did because I had to be the one to buy it because I was right by the Lego store because I was right by my college, and I brought it home, and the rest is history. It's my favorite set of all time because of the history behind it, because of what it represents, as well as the build and all the Easter eggs within this set. I can't say anything better about this set. The second one, while great, it does not even come close to this one for me.
This is why my wife loves you, because this is her favorite set too.
Really?
Yeah. This was the set where I did not realize how much the Lego had taken hold of her until she saw this.
Okay.
And she had always teased me about getting up early to meet you guys at the store, right? So this came out in the middle of a week in the summertime. The night before, she says, "You need to get to bed early." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm going to
get the castle."
She's like, I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm going to work tomorrow." She's like, "No, you're not. You're calling in sick, and you're going and getting me my bleeping castle."
Yes, Karen.
And not only that, she set her alarm for 5 a.m. and kicked me out of bed. I was there 4 hours early.
She's like,
"You
going
better show her this part of the episode. I want her to see that. I want to talk to her about it."
She laughs and snickers about it to this day. She's like, "Hey, I made you go get it."
I wait for her to hear my story.
Yes, but she's in the same boat you are. She loves this thing. This is a top-notch thing for me. This was also the day I realized how early the doors used to unlock at the mall.
Yup.
Yeah. Yeah.
The manager was coming to open the store like 2 hours early so we could get him out of the boxes. And I'm sitting at the door looking at him going, "Good morning. You want a donut?"
I wish I got this.
The good old days.
But I didn't. I got it during my winter semester while I was at college. I didn't know if I was going to make it because the roads were a little bit icy. But I got there after classes and I brought it home around 9 o'clock. Everyone stayed up so they could see it when I brought it home. And
so cool.
Yeah,
like Scott was saying, like this is fortunate to be a set that's both amazing, but also has an amazing story behind it. That's why it's my favorite set of all time, because how great of a build it is, but also the story behind it. Everyone, like it was a statement piece. Everyone walked into the room and they just stopped. Now I'm glad that it's downstairs with me in the Lego world I'm in, but I look at it and it takes me to Disney World. I have a piece of Disney World with me.
So again, on the regret list, you need to come over with Gina.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cats took out the tower.
This is why I'm never getting cats. Ever.
This is why rabbits rule.
Yes,
Rabbits are the best.
So I have a shelf in my basement, in my laundry room, that I thought was high enough, right? Everything was protected. That's where the Temple of Air. That's what the Temple of Air Jitsu was, and I'm like, I get we built the Disney castle. I'm like, there's no way they could take this thing down. Boy, was I wrong.
That base is sturdy too.
Cats might as well be flying squirrels. They're
flying like Tinkerbell.
No, they're flying terrorists.
Yeah, then there's
you can
that.
You can fly.
All right, I'm gonna go to my next one because I think we all know what mine is. Let's be honest.
What could it possibly be?
You know what? I'll bet it's something in pastels.
Ooh, a friend set.
You're a
friend
psycho.
set.
Dreams? Yeah. It better not be dreams.
My number one is the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
I remember the moment I decided, because this thing got revealed and I was like, I want this so bad. But it's $800 and I'm never going to get my hands on it. Never going to happen.
Was $800.
And now it's $850. I was like, I want this thing so bad. And I remember I was in college. I was on a Discord call with a couple buddies, and my one friend was one of his friends was on with us, and his friend Teddy who lives in Texas was like, "Oh, you're a big Lego guy." I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you have the Millennium Falcon?" I said, "No, I don't have I said, "Like the big one?" He goes, "Yeah, the big one." I said, "No, I don't have the big one." I said, "I want it. It's like one of the sets I want to own the most in my life. Why don't you just go buy it?" I said, "Well, because I don't have $800 lying around, Teddy. That's fine." And he came back with, "Well, think of it from this perspective. If it's something you really want and you can save up the money to get it, you should go get it." And I was like, it is January. Tax time is coming. Like I could just turn around and spend my entire tax refund on the Millennium Falcon.
I miss those days.
Again,
And
refund. Yeah.
He literally, these two guys, John and Teddy, love you both. They legitimately talked me into like, you need to get this thing if it's the set you want the most that's out right now.
Yeah.
And I went out and bought it. The story of me getting it was insane because I called the Lego store after I got my refund and they didn't have it. I called the Buffalo Lego store. They didn't have it. I called the Syracuse Lego store. They didn't have it. I called the Albany Lego store because I was a lunatic and they didn't have it.
Damn.
And then I was like, oh my God, wait a minute. Legoland Discovery Center might have it. So I called the Legoland Discovery Center and they said, we have it. You can buy it online. So I went to buy it online and it said, we don't ship to your state. Sorry. And I'm like, I'm in your state. What are you talking about?
Did you drive 8 hours to buy this thing?
No, I did not. I called my friend who lives in Pennsylvania and told him to try to order it to see if it would let him ship it to him, and then he'd ship it to me. Well, that didn't happen. So I called the Discovery Center back and complained and said, I am trying to give you my tax refund so I can buy this Millennium Falcon. For the love of God, let this work. And they said, try back tomorrow. The website's being weird today. Got up in the morning, checked the website. Transaction processed, and about a week later, here it was.
Yeah,
it showed up in a box about the size of a human being.
Yes.
The poor FedEx guy was carrying it up the driveway with it like this, so you couldn't even see in front of him, which was insanity. And I got it. I opened it up. My mom was like, "Man, you spent $400 on this," and I listened to my brother laugh like the Joker from the other room, going, "He didn't spend no damn $400. Then he spent about double that," and she was furious with me for about a couple of days.
I don't tell my parents how much Lego sets actually cost. Like they'll ask me, "Oh, how much did you spend?"
Yeah, it's bad.
I tell like half.
Yeah,
because they'll never go online to look.
Exactly.
Exactly.
See, my wife knows. She there's no point in hiding it from her, and there's no point in hiding it from my coworkers.
Yeah,
because like even now, I've already said like I'm going to be out of the office on June 1st, and they're like, "Oh, he's spending money."
Yeah,
but yeah, it's
so
no point hiding it anymore.
Over the course of the next 3 days and over 14 hours, I built this thing. It is the crown jewel of my collection.
It is 3 days?
Over 14 hours over the course of 3 days. Yes, on and off.
That's it.
That's it. So it again is the crown jewel of my collection. The Millennium Falcon is my favorite spaceship of all time. This is I don't care if they make another one. This is going to be the best one for me ever. The fact that you could convert this between the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy was actually kind of cool. The sequel trilogy dish made it into my Batcave mock as a fun homage because it's my favorite set of all time. When my fiance and I, when we got our apartment, she was like, you can pick one Lego set to have in the living room, and this was the one I picked. I spent an extra $200 on a Kingdom brick supply case to put this inside of, and it now sits as a statement piece in our living room. You walk in, you look slightly to the right, and it is looking you in the face. Everybody that walks into my apartment now, they see that and they're like, "Oh my God, that's amazing!"
It's a definite conversation starter.
It is conversation starter. The only other this is the crown jewel of my collection. Nothing will ever top this. Like I almost very nearly put the Batcave above this, but I was like, nope, can't. This is still number one. Like it's the Millennium Falcon. Like it's the most iconic spaceship ever. And in my opinion, this is the best Lego set ever. And the fact that this is potentially retiring this year, if you have not bought this, go out now and get it. I don't care if you put yourself in a credit card debt, go get this thing to get it, because for the love of God, it is going to go down as one of the best Star Wars sets ever. Maybe don't take financial advice from me because I'm an idiot, but still.
Yeah, no, you don't take financial advice from him. As an accountant, don't take financial advice from him.
Like, if you can go out and get this in any capacity, do it. You will not be disappointed. It's a
Can we have
there's
that
an interior
flashing-
in this thing.
Can we have that flashing at the bottom of the screen? Do not take it.
Do not take actual advice
Yeah,
from
yeah, like a
JJ.
little banner.
Like,
I don't think I
just
can
go
say
get it, man.
anything else about this that JJ hasn't already said. It is phenomenal
it's the best set of all time.
for you.
I have this. It took me, Christ, way longer than 14 hours. And I swear to God,
My dad timed me.
For some reason, I missed pieces in almost every single bag.
No.
Which is
How?
probably why it took me way longer than 14 hours.
So
I was
good.
like, wait, I shouldn't have these plates. They're too big. Wait, why is this and it was super fun. It was great, but I messed it up so bad the whole film.
Yeah.
So I got a very lengthy building experience out of it. And thanks to JJ, it
I had to help you move it.
It moved from my old house to this house in one piece. And it ended up in the case that I bought for it with his help as well, because I don't think I would have been able to like pick it up and move it right.
No,
I'd be
not.
terrified
On
of
my
picking
own.
this
Yeah,
up.
I would be extremely
It's
scared.
a beautiful. It's so worth.
One
The
wrong move and
instruction booklet had instructions on how to pick it up.
The instruction booklet had a spiral ring.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to like forklift underneath it with your arms and lift because you can't like grab it because it'll just split. You have to like forklift under it and lift from the core because that's where the like it's insane.
This
But
is
it's perfect.
This is to me peak Star Wars. Star Wars has never been the same since this set came out. to be
Look at
honest
the box art on this thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's stunning.
It's like, whoever designed this thing like burnt out at the end of it and is like a dry husk somewhere just sitting in a closet. And they're like, God, I hope he recovers. We really need him back on the Star Wars team.
He hasn't
Yeah,
recovered
right.
since.
Right.
Now they need a ghost this size.
Oh God, don't say that.
The
Don't
ghost
say
is
that.
bigger than this in universe, Gina.
Don't say that, please.
I'm
No.
just saying they need
Don't. No.
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 because then Scott would want
No.
one more
The
Lego
ghost
set.
is
No.
bigger than the
No.
Millennium Falcon. It'd be like $1,000 set.
With
Okay.
all that being
Would be better
said,
than
I mean,
a
I would totally go out and buy it.
With all
I would
that-
totally buy an Ultimate Collector Series Ghost.
with all that being said, I gotta say, for the 100th episode, this was really special to be
Yeah,
able
it
to
was.
get an insight into all of your guys' favorite sets and to be able to share my favorite sets.
Mhm.
I don't know who came up with the idea to do this episode with our top sets. Well, no, because like someone made a,
2 years ago, I
about,
did.
someone did a question about it on our Q&A.
Somebody asked earlier this year for the Q&A what our favorite sets of all time was, and I said no because we were saving
But
this for episode 100.
I'm really
so.
glad we did this. I don't know what we're gonna do for our future anniversaries, but I'm really glad we did this episode. It
Me
was
too.
really
We're gonna
awesome
do
to
a-
get insights into it.
For episode 150, Cam's going to build a dream set while the three of us do commentary as he builds it.
Do I get to pick it?
Yes.
No,
You
I already
should.
picked it.
Yes.
I already picked it.
No,
Make
you
it by,
don't.
make
No,
it by the
you
Tiger
know-
Shark Tank.
JJ knows what it is, and so does Scott.
It's the
Gina
Robo
just wasn't
T-Rex.
there.
It's the T-Rex
Yeah.
one. It's the
I'll
Robo-
build
it's the
that one.
T-Rex.
No, it has to be something you don't like.
Well, then I'm not. Then one of you's gonna have to own it because I'm not keeping anything but that one.
Fine, I'll buy it and you could build it, but we're just going to sit here and drink and do commentary.
Y'all are
Yes.
That'll be a member stream.
now that we're almost now that we're at pretty much a half an hour, an hour and a half. I am going to start wrapping this up right now. So
My brother's gonna kill me.
thank you all for watching. Not just this episode today, but for some of you, all 100 episodes we've done, including the time capsules. You guys are absolutely amazing. We love you to death. If you're
Maniacs.
if you're finding us for the first time, please
You
subscribe to
picked
the
a
channel.
hell of an episode.
Yeah, right. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell so you're notified when all brand new episodes go live and consider becoming a channel member. Like these three fine gentlemen, like Ben Northway 3386, D Glaze, and J Rizzy Shorts. Yeah, we have three. Thanks to all of you guys for being amazing people, helping us do some fun stuff by putting a little extra moolah to help us pay for some fun things we can do. You can find us on Instagram at the Brick Hour Pod. You can find me on Instagram at Langster Builds.
You can find me at Cameron Studios _
I am at My Bricks and Me at YouTube and Instagram.
And if I could finish this tank, I'll be at Rogue Lannister.
We will see everybody next week in the next episode. Have a great night.
Happy 100.
Happy 100.
Happy 100.